Yo, what's up everybody, it's Your Name back with another video. Today we're diving deep into the dark side of AI. AI is taking over our world, powering everything from your phone to job applications. But here's the thing, it's not always fair. And while you're scrolling, your data is being tracked without you even realizing it. So today we're uncovering the dark side of AI. Its hidden biases and the secret data tracking that tech giants don't want you to know about. Stay tuned because what you learn today might just change how you use technology forever. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Are you worried about AI bias or data privacy? Let's talk. Alright, so let's talk about AI bias. You hear about AI everywhere now, right? Self-driving cars, algorithms curating your feed, even helping doctors with diagnoses. Sounds pretty futuristic, but here's the catch. AI isn't some magical objective force. It's built by humans trained on data. And that data, well, it's got baggage. See, AI learns from the past. It gobbles up massive data sets and uses them to make decisions. But if those data sets are filled with our own human biases, conscious or unconscious, guess what? The AI inherits them. Think about it. If an AI designed to help companies hire is trained on data where most CEOs were, say, tall men in their 40s, it might start to think that's the ideal candidate profile, and suddenly, you've got an algorithm shutting out perfectly qualified people based on factors they can't control. AI is supposed to be neutral, right? But the truth is, it learns from past data, and if that data is biased, the AI becomes biased too. And this isn't just a minor glitch, it's affecting people's lives in huge ways. We've seen this play out in real life. Facial recognition systems struggling to accurately identify people of color, loan applications getting denied based on zip codes, even algorithms used in the criminal justice system showing clear racial disparities. It's like we're baking discrimination into the very tools that are supposed to be objective and fair. This isn't some sci-fi dystopia, this is happening right now. And the scariest part, most people don't even realize it's going on. They think, oh, it's AI, it must be right. But we gotta be smarter than that. We need diverse teams working on these algorithms, people who can spot and mitigate these biases before they get baked in. Because if we don't, we risk creating a future where the inequalities of the past are hard-coded into the technology of tomorrow. Alright, let's talk about data tracking, because if you think big tech isn't watching, think again. Ever wondered why you talk about something and then see an ad for it minutes later? Yeah, that's not magic. It's surveillance capitalism in action. Here's the deal. Every time you use your phone, browse the web, even just walk down the street, you're leaving a digital trail. And guess what? Companies are scooping up that data like it's gold. They're tracking your location, your browsing history, your purchases, even your conversations. Think about it, you're scrolling through your feed and boom, an ad for those shoes you were just looking at pops up. Or you mention wanting to go on vacation and suddenly your inbox is flooded with travel deals. Coincidence? I think not. This is the reality of the digital age. We're all plugged into this massive data gathering machine, and most of the time, we don't even realize it's happening. And it's not just about targeted ads. This data is being used to influence your decisions, shape your opinions, even predict your behavior. It's like they're building a digital profile of who you are, what you like, what you're afraid of, and then using that information to manipulate you. Now I know what you're thinking, but Mark, I've got nothing to hide. And you know what? Maybe you don't. But here's the thing, it's not about having something to hide, it's about having the right to privacy. It's about having control over your own data and who gets to access it. So, we've talked about AI bias, we've talked about data tracking, and you're probably wondering why isn't everyone talking about this, why isn't this front page news every day? Well, here's the thing, it all comes down to money and power. Big tech companies, the ones collecting all this data and building these algorithms, they're making a killing off of it. They're selling your information to advertisers, they're using it to target you with personalized ads, they're even using it to influence elections and shape public opinion. So, why isn't this front page news? Simple, because big tech doesn't want you to know. They don't want you to know how the sausage is made, because if you did, you might start demanding change. You might start questioning their practices, you might even start using their services less. And that, my friends, is bad for business. They've got armies of lawyers and lobbyists working overtime to keep regulations at bay. They're spending millions on PR campaigns to convince you that everything's cool, that they've got your best interests at heart. But let's be real, they're looking out for number one, and number one is their bottom line. Okay, I know that was a lot to take in. It can feel pretty overwhelming, like we're all just pawns in this big tech game, but here's the good news: you're not powerless. There are things you can do to fight back, to protect yourself, and to reclaim your digital privacy. Don't worry, you're not powerless. Here's how to fight back. First things first, educate yourself. The more you know about how these systems work, the better equipped you'll be to spot and avoid them. Read articles, watch documentaries, and stay informed about the latest developments in AI and data privacy. Next, take control of your data. Check your privacy settings on all your devices and apps. Limit the amount of information you share online. Be mindful of what you post, what you click on, and who you give your information to. Consider using privacy-focused tools like VPNs, ad blockers, and privacy-focused browsers. These tools can help mask your online activity and make it harder for companies to track you. Support organizations that are fighting for digital rights and privacy. There are tons of great groups out there doing amazing work to hold big tech accountable and push for stronger privacy regulations. And finally, use your voice. Talk to your friends and family about these issues. Share this video with them. That's it for this one, everybody. We covered a lot of ground today, and I know it can be heavy stuff, but it's important, and I hope this video encourages you to think differently about the tech you use every day. Before you go, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into tech's hidden truths. See you in the next one.